she says, well, what it is that, you know, I'm a virgin. It's my first time, and you know, oh, it's natural. So he goes, okay, oh yeah, of course, of course, of course. So then she goes, oh yeah, but why did you scream? And he says, no, you know, it's my first time, and I'd kind of, obviously, I'd entered, and as I thrust it, as I kind of put my back into it, he says my testes kind of went in as well. So, people, that's humor, people, humor. Right, so anyway, but I think these kind of questions are very immature to ask people for relationships. People can ask whatever they want. It's not necessarily haram, but I think it's not wise at all. All right, let's take some of the questions, people. Passover meal is a made-up story. We should not believe it happened. Okay. Right, fine. Don't know why you'd feel, wait, did Jesus give them alcohol? Why not? Alcohol wasn't haram for you know, for Jesus or his companions. Alcohol is not haram for Christians. Or why would we think alcohol has always been haram? It has not. So if the ruling had changed, yeah, so alcohol is, and I'll tell you something interesting. Let me share something with you. You know, Ibn Ashur, the great, who I have ijaza through Sheikh Bukhubza that I was speaking of, the great legend of the 20th century, and he was called the Sheikh al-Islam of that era. His tafsir is in 30 volumes. He was the grand mufti of the Malikiya, the Sheikh al-Islam in Tunis. Now, he writes in his tafsir that if a person, for example, their parents were Christians, and they would, part of their regular spending was on, or part of their diet they depended on was alcohol. Like, it was a necessary part. I'm not saying they were alcoholic necessarily, but it was a stipulated part of their diet that they would always bring part of their shopping. He said that it would be an obligation for, as it is for a child to, when they mature, when they're adults, to support their parents, if in all kinds of support, physical, moral, financial. But what he says is that if part of that was that they needed alcohol, it's a duty on the child, man or woman, to provide them money to buy alcohol. You see, and that is the Shaykh al-Islam, people. Yeah, many, you know, people blame me. Don't shoot the messenger. That was the Shaykh al-Islam of the 20th century, Ibn Ashur. So it's just that we're so sensitive that we've got this kind of mixed up. Why wasn't alcohol haram? Because it wasn't haram. Alcohol's not always been haram. Why was the Prophet called Masih? Masih means